Pretty excited about this. I love me some Michters.
I'm excited about this too. Welcome to another edition of AM Whiskey. That's Aaron. I'm Mark. And today we have Michter's Barrel Strength Rye and Michter's Barrel Strength Bourbon. Both are 2025s. The rye is a B, the bourbon's a C. Thank you to one of our Patreons for letting us borrow their rye bottle. He's a very gracious individual. That's how much damage has been done to your rye bottle. P.S. 99.7% of that damage was not done by us. That was done through other social affairs to which you attended.
Although
this is the damage. This was the damage that's been done to your rye by us. The bourbon came from our trip to Louisville a few weeks back. We've been drinking rye tonight. Let's get into the rye.
Oh man,
is this the rye of the night?
Good. I mean,
Santa
here's
Maria.
like Michter's just is good. I like all of their stuff. I've never had a Michter's bottle that I didn't like. Their 10 years, of course, are fantastic, but everything is actually really good. I like their shelf bottles. I like their special releases.
I love the nose on this.
I like everything they do.
This one comes in at 111. I mean, 55.5.
This smells like a bourbon drinker's rye.
Oh, yeah.
Michter's US 1 rye was the first rye I ever had. Recommended to me because it was a bourbon drinker's rye, and I agreed. I thought it was great. One of the unique things about Michter's is they do go in at a low barrel proof, which I think helps, which is why even their barrel strength is not usually too ridiculously crazy. And I think one of the reasons why their low proof 10 years are so good.
Yeah, I agree. First sip, nice little light caramel, vanilla, cream. Probably you might call it a cocktail hit at the very beginning with a light, moderate, herbal spice backer on the rye. I mean, it's really even kilter and nice and easy, and does not drink 111 proof.
I'm getting chocolate notes on this.
Really? Yeah. You're getting chocolate out of it. Well, that is a Michter's 10 though.
It is creamy though. It is very creamy.
Yes.
There is definitely some spice.
I thought the mouthfeel was pretty darn good. The mouthfeel is great. The spice is really for a rye. This is not a traditional rye drinker's rye where it just pops you with the spice and herbalness. This is it's a bourbon drinker's rye. It's a Kentucky rye.
Yeah, there's not much herbalness to this. It's very sweet. There are some spices, but it leans towards the baking spices. Mm-hmm. Maybe in the very back recesses of your palate and mind, you get a little bit of pininess, but it is so very, very, very faint.
Yeah.
It's more just like you are sitting in a kitchen where there's gingerbread and cookies baking, and there's a Christmas tree in the back that has a little bit of pine scent to it.
I can't believe
it's more like that.
I can't believe how good it drinks. And how easy it drinks.
No,
it's so killable. I mean, this is just for 111 proof. It's almost like drinking one of their 10 years, kind of. I mean, it's a different experience, but it's not that much more difficult. It's really easy going.
No, the 10 year is just because of the lower proof.
I find the 10 year darker than this.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more complexity to the 10 year that just, but you're not getting, I mean, there is definitely a bigger punch in this than there is in the 10 year. I think the 10 year has a little more depth of flavor, but I think this has got some great flavor. It's just all around.
The more I keep going back to it, I'm getting a little less of the sweet characteristics and a little bit more of the rye characteristics. I'm noticing, like, I'm probably three 3 or 4 sips in, and I'm noticing that that intro sweet is getting a little lighter, and it's more backer. Oh, we gotta score this?
I'm scoring it.
Santa Maria! Well, I already know what I'm gonna score it because that's how I roll, but that's right. You do the shoulder wagger like Eddie Guerrero, you gotta. Right, shake them boobies, right?
Latino heat.
Yeah. Whoo! I think it's great. Like, I don't know that I would give it Rye of the Year. I don't know there's enough ryes that came out this year to do a rye competition. But I do think this would have been a top 10 contender.
There's enough ryes to do it. I don't know that some of the... I don't know that
It's
the
not
top
like
ryes
last
this
year.
year are going to compete with some of the top ryes last year.
Last year was amazing.
There was some really good ryes last year.
Yeah.
I'm moving on to the bourbon though, just because.
So you scored this. You wrote down a number.
Yeah, it's down.
All right.
No changing it now. It's in black and white.
Okay.
And it only took me like 30 seconds to write it.
Hey, I make my notations like legible for our constituents.
For the viewers?
For the viewers. It's all about the viewers.
I mean, I try and put it up on the
PS,
screen.
we only got like 300 viewers.
Yeah,
Every time I say millions and millions of ARC fans.
If you want to help us with that, feel free to like, comment on the video. For the algorithm, it just helps us get it out to more people so they can see it and hopefully grow the audience.
It's got a really decent
Maybe we
color.
can get over 400. And then still won't be the millions
Just
and
remember,
millions.
10,000. I cracked the bowling pin on Aaron.
Ooh, speaking of which, we might have a surprise later.
Ooh, I like surprises.
Ooh.
A lot more caramel, a lot more vanilla, oak. I'm getting oak as the background. No,
Really?
no rye spice. Yeah, there's a little bit of oak. It's almost
Okay.
like the caramel
I'm
vanilla
getting it.
almost shifts into a chocolate, but for me the chocolate is oak.
I could see that there at the end. It kind of went into an oak.
Like a sweet oak. Not as good as mouthfeel as a rye.
I mean, I think I like the rye better.
I do too. I do too. I think the rye is better. The rye's got better mouthfeel. It's got a little more complexity. I really like the flavors that I get from the bourbon. I mean, I really like them.
The flavors are good, but to me, it's not as complex. It's just kind of your standard bourbon notes, but they're very good. Your caramels, your vanillas, a little bit of that oak towards the end.
I like it. I gotta keep going,
that
make
sounds
sure I
pretty
don't
good.
change it. Oh, it's really good.
That
I
sounds
think it's
pretty
very good whiskey. I think these both are very good whiskey. They're both 8s, in my opinion.
That last sip was man, I might have to do that.
Yeah. I get caramel. I get vanilla. The faintest hint of spice, and it's not really spice, it's actually oak tannin.
Yeah,
It's wood.
yeah. I think there's not a whole lot of spice to it,
No, there's next to nothing.
but I think that there is that little bit of oak tannin in the back, kind of a dry, sweet oak.
I do like the rye significantly better. So this barrel strength bourbon comes in at 109.6 proof. It is 54.8 ABV, so it's only 0.7 less on the ABV. Mouthfeel, night and day difference.
Yeah.
That's oily and thick. This is on the thin side, which is weird.
Still a bunch of flavor that just hits you right up front. I gave the rye an 8.4.
My rye score is 8.6.
Okay.
My bourbon score is 8.1.
I gave it a 7.9.
Not surprised.
7.9. It is very good.
So wait a second. You had a half point distribution between your two scores?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't that some you know what?
Yep.
I want to just point out, Tenley, I filtered that. Right? Because I would have said something else, anybody that knows me. So you have a half point distribution between your Michter's barrel strength rye and bourbon, and I have a half point distribution between my Michter's barrel strength rye and bourbon.
Yeah, well, hey. That was not planned.
I like them each.
They're both very good. If you get a chance to get these, I suggest you pick them up. If you don't, I would grab any of their shelfers, the American whiskey, the sour mash, the bourbon, the rye. They are all good. If you come across a 10-year, don't even think about it. Just grab it, take it to the cashier, and count your lucky stars. And as always, keep the whiskey flowing. Cheers.
See?